Hey guys, before I start the video, I just want to apologize for the pacing and the content here. This is my first unboxing video. I didn't have a plan going into this, so this is just kind of some video of me unboxing the bike, but there's not a lot out there, so I thought you guys might appreciate it. Just dropped it off. Gonna open it up. So inside the box, got the bike packed in there nicely, lots of padded foam and stuff. Got a little extra package here. It's probably the charger and stuff. Some cool Luna graphics. Got your big old, almost 3-inch tire there. Got some more boxes here. Hardware maybe, I don't know. Wow, comes with a toolkit. Look at that. Serious fucking business. Handlebars. All right, I'm gonna shut this thing down and get it pulled out. So the wheel, the crank is fed through the spokes. It's like jammed down on there. That doesn't make me real happy. Check that once I get it off, but there's really no other way about it. So I figured out what happened in shipping. This crank arm was up here like this when the wheel was packed, and then in shipping, it got rotated like that into the spokes. So to get it out, I had to like kind of twist or finagle it like back. You can't, of course, crank it forward because the wheel's all bound up. So I had to like lift and twist and get it straightened out so I could get it off. Little bit of like just googe on the crank arm. Nothing huge though. I mean, it's like whatever. It's really just like a little bit of rub on the paint. It all comes off. One of the spokes is a little bit twanged, but I mean, it's a spoke. It's like a $3 replacement. So no big deal. Otherwise, pretty clean shipping. Just a little stuff here and there to clean off, but man, this bike is freaking gorgeous. I can't even begin to tell you guys. This down tube here is just massive. It's got the integrated battery in it. Got to see underneath here. Battery slides out from the bottom. Got that beautiful M600 drive. Nice fat tires. These tires are huge. I'm gonna get my 26-inch rock hopper out. Guys hanging on the wall there. I'll pull that out and kind of put it next to the bike in a little bit here to get a size comparison. But man, I could not be happier with this thing. I haven't even begun to assemble yet. I've just started pulling stuff off. Got a nice little package from Luna. This is pretty cool. They actually give you, this is all like the SRAM stuff from the derailleur. You get all the, of course, you know, clunky old reflectors and stuff that they standard kit, but if you want this stuff, they include it. That's kind of nice. Got a cool Luna box. I don't think that's Eric. No way. But got a cool Luna box, some cool graphics on it, your instructions and whatnot, and I haven't really dug in here too far. I did want to show you guys the charger. So it comes with a charger that is, I think it said 2.5 amps. Yeah, so you got a 2.5 amp charger. It says 48, but you got the pedals. And it came with a toolkit. I haven't opened this up yet, but I will here in a minute. I'll get some more video of it. So this is pretty cool. They gave me a water bottle. Luna, of course. Got a Luna t-shirt, looks really cool. Can't wait to space out in that. And the bike came with a toolkit. You know, it's like some stamp steel wrenches and stuff, but you got a chain wrench in here. You got some bicycle specific kit. I mean, some of this stuff is pretty cool. It's not, I have a full-on toolbox. I used to be a mechanic, but this is still, there's some cool stuff in here. You got a chain breaker. I mean, you know, this is above and beyond, if you ask me. This is a really cool little inclusion. Oh, you got a crank puller. I mean, you just don't see this kind of stuff in your everyday. I think this is, I think that's a cassette tool. I do not have one of these, but I think that's for cassette removal. So pretty cool. I'm really happy with everything that's come in so far, and I cannot wait to get this thing together. So here we go. Got the bike all put together. Took it for a short little test ride, and then it started to rain a little bit, so I ducked inside. Just making a quick adjustment. The dropper post was airing me down, it's letting me down. It's just at the bottom of the travel when I finish that short little ride, or if I sit on it. So what I did was I loosened this guy up here, slid it in to give the cable some slack so that I can pull the dropper seat post out. You use 2 Allen keys, loosen this up, and what happens is this little guy here will travel upward a little bit further. It needs to go all the way up to fully lock out the seat post. So that should do the trick. If you're having that problem, you just pull it out, loosen those 2 up. Don't worry, the cable won't go anywhere. It's loose right now. Then you tighten it back up, put it on, you should be good to go. So while the bike's charging, I wanted to give you guys a little kind of detail shots maybe. Get in here close on some stuff. So there's your Yari. It's absolutely gorgeous. Full compression and rebound adjustability, airflow. The hubs on this bike are gorgeous. They're anodized aluminum. They're just beautiful. Front rotor is huge. Looks fantastic. 200 millimeter. Got the SRAM Guide R brakes. Follow the fork up here, you can see the Guide R levers. They've got really great feel. They feel fantastic. The finger levers on them feel really good. Up on the handlebars, got your SRAM, I think they're SX shifters. Look at the derailleur in a moment, check for sure. Got your compression adjustment up top there. That's a really nice fork, by the way. Adjustment feels fantastic. It is really smooth. Got the display, which will turn on here. It's a nice tiny display. I've got it kind of hidden here on the inside. I'm going to adjust it down a little bit, but got, of course, your different levels of assist, speedometer, trip. I haven't really messed around with this much, so I don't know many of the functions, but I do like that it's nice and compact, just, you know, comparison's sake. It's nice and tiny. Nobody's going to spot that on there. Not like you wouldn't know it was an e-bike, but for stealth and for if you need to leave it outside for a few, you know, nobody's going to pick up on it right away. Good feel to the grips, good firm rubber. Got some nice soft padding here on this outer edge. It's going to be great for the long ride to the ride, right? This frame is just spectacular. It sounds like the carbon fiber is nice and thick, like it's not a chintzy build. It's really firm. Beautiful Monarch right there in the center. I cleaned it up a little bit. The matte black does, it shows fingerprints pretty much instantly. The motor, of course. Luna includes a nice set of pedals. These are good and grippy. Thin, lightweight, they look really good. Your triangle. Yeah, we got SRAM SX, pretty standard. I might upgrade the derailleur at some point. It is not clutched, so you get a little chain slap there. There's like a 3M film to protect the chainstay here. There's a little bubble in it, no big deal. I might pull that off and do my own, or do my own chainstay protector. Massive rear cassette, and of course your guide R's in the rear there. 4-piston calipers, both front and rear. The rear disc is a little bit smaller than the front, but that's pretty normal. Beautiful Minion DHR2 tires, 27.5 by 280. Nice and fat. Can't wait to get this thing off road. Got the dropper seat post. Nice hardware all over this bike. Allen key hardware. Everything's marked with its torque spec, which is nice. This seat, it's actually pretty decent. It's firm, but it's got gel in it. Turn that off. And then of course you got your dropper seat post button and your throttle. I gotta tighten this back down. But that's it. Here it is from the front. The down tube's thick. You don't really see it in the photos on the Luna website, but it is. I was a little worried the battery was going to be this skinny little battery, but I mean, that thing's chunking. So I do not have any real jumps near my house, but I did want to show you guys the bike in action, a little bit of the suspension movement. You can kind of see it here in this next clip. I just hit this little hill in my ditch, tried to get air over it. It's really gentle on the incline though, so I'm more or less kind of bunny hopping it off the top. And I'm getting used to the bike, of course, too. And I'm old, so there are my excuses. These are lame, I know it. Leave your mean comments below. I will read them later.